A one-time only means that you are watching at the absolute right time because we only have so much time. And what am I talking about? We've got about an hour and 29 minutes left. At the end of this Friday show, which is at 9 a.m. when we go into 2 hours of Peace, Love, World, you are going to find the price disappears on this. Stan Herman, who is beloved, who's really an icon in the fashion industry, without a doubt, he has been with us for many, many years. In fact, he was the very first guest we ever had on the morning show years and years ago. So we love our Stan Herman. Rose Satorio has worked with him for almost all that time. She's part of the product development team. Ro, come on down. We'll go through this together.
Come on down. Like The Price is Right.
I know.
And the price is right.
Stuck in my head. And the price
I
is
love
right.
it.
Right.
Right, exactly.
So come on down, my friends. Put it in your cart and check out on this one. As I said, Ro's been part of Stan Herman's product development team for over 20 years since she was knee-high to a grasshopper. She really knows what she brings us. This is one of the all-time most popular fabrics.
Right.
And when you feel it, you're like, oh yeah, now I know what they're talking about. It's peach jersey, top-rated, 94 poly, 6-span. Inseam on this is 26 inches, double extra small through 3X on this. This is purple iris.
Gorgeous.
So there's your purple iris. Then we have palm green. Ooh, you really can see the print on that.
Yeah,
palm
that's one of my
green.
favorites.
Isle blue.
Right. That's
Looks
like
pretty on
Caribbean
you.
water,
Yes.
you know, pool water.
And coral sunset. Okay, coral sunset. Look at that.
Right. This is like Stan says, like the inside of like a conch shell, that gorgeous color.
Nice.
Right, and all these colors, right, are just beautiful, juicy resort colors, which is what we want this time of year, but you said it. Peach jersey is beloved. And he introduced it about 7 years ago, and right out of the gate, it became, ladies wanted more. Right, it's a poly spandex blend. So right, you know, the poly gives us that gorgeous shape retention and color retention, which is important in our PJs and lounge because we wash them often. But then that spandex obviously gives it that little bit of stretch and that, what I like to call like that bounce or that swing. So it's this perfect marriage. But honestly, to me, it feels like really like the finest cotton.
Yeah.
You know, think of like almost like a Pima cotton, that like that fine cotton. Right, again, poly spandex, so you're going to get all the gorgeous wear out of it. But that's how it feels on the body. And it's funny, when you read reviews on peach jersey, I say it feels like you're almost reading a food review. Ladies say yummy, delicious.
Delicious.
But then, of course, pedal soft. It feels great on the body. It's dreamy. And it really is. I mean, so right, you know, we'll go through some of the details because, right, you get the two pieces. And you were showing the pant there, how, right, it's fully elasticized with a functional drawstring, you know, so whether you want to use it or not, but it just has that. You know, if you like what I like, I actually have it tucked in. So to me, it almost looks like a jumpsuit.
Yeah, it does look like a jumpsuit.
Right,
It's
like
very
that
cute.
head to toe palm print. And right, so you can use it that way. And of course, pockets, which we love, whether we use them or not.
Yes.
But then on the top, I love it's got the split knee, the split V, I should say, which is always flattering. And then what Stan calls his little Virgo details. There's this little ruching right here at the sleeve there, at the top at the shoulder. So it's just that, like I said, he calls it Virgo detail because, you know, it's simple, but it has those elegant touches. And then, of course, like he calls it a generous cap sleeve because it's not like up here at the top muscle.
Right.
But it's, you know,
Covers
it's flat.
the very top, your shoulder.
Exactly.
So you don't have to worry.
But still flattering.
And you know, when if you're going to sleep in this, you know, the beautiful thing about loungewear today is this is something you can go ahead and go out to, you know, take the recycling to the curb.
Right.
You can walk the kids to the bus stop or wherever they're going for summer camp. You know, you can drive in this if you want to. If you're entertaining, you know, the girls are coming over and you're going to, you know, have movie night with the girls. This is perfect. Speaking of girls, Leah and Jane and company are celebrating Jane's birthday. And what Jane always does when she does a girls' trip is she buys everybody the same pajamas.
That's right. She's told me that. That's right. Yes.
Wouldn't this be the perfect pajama to buy everyone?
Right. You will be you'll be everyone's favorite because, well, you know, right. Stan has been here for 33 years, obviously. And you know, Pat, the collection has changed and grown so much because the way we live has changed.
Yes.
You know, it's
you're
no
right.
longer like, oh, you know, know, just the chenille robe, you know, when you get up and make breakfast. It's pieces like this that truly,
you stay in.
Right, that you stay in. And, you know, if you're on vacation or even just, I like to say this puts you in vacation frame of mind.
Yes.
Because, right, maybe this is the year you're not going to go away. Maybe next year's the big trip, or you took a big trip last year. You're just going to do staycation and do all the things they usually take, like your tourists, you know, your family that comes in to visit. You're going to do all those things locally. Wear this with a cute little fashion sneaker like Bridget.
Like
we see
Bridget,
Bridget.
yeah.
And people think you're just in a cute little jumpsuit. You know, no one's going to say, oh, why are they wearing their pajamas?
Well, 1,000 already ordered on this. They're going very, very quickly. Amazing. The price is $29.99. You are saving $22 on this, but only until we get to the 9 a.m. hour. And unfortunately, there'll be no reorder on this. This is a one and done on it. And it is, the colors are beautiful on this. It has very much sort of like that palm leaf that we see so much.
Right. And almost like an ombre, too, if you see
Yes.
that, right, kind of like that white kind of shadowing in the back. So really pretty, a lot of dimension.
I remember lots of things that Stan has told us over the years, but Ro, you know how he always says to us, when you're wearing something like this, sometimes you're not wearing any makeup.
Right.
So get a bright color because you're going to need that color. So think about having this and when you have no makeup on. You know, you came home from work, I take my makeup off right away.
Yeah.
You know, and then now you can, you know, walk the dog in this. Now you could run and go, you know, get Italian ice if you want to go get something yummy at the end
I like
of the
the
day.
way you think. Ice cream, you know, those things.
You know, all the important things in life.
Exactly, the essentials, summer essentials. And, you know, it's funny, too, because I mentioned Stan has been here for 33 years. So, you know, whether you've been watching him that long or maybe this is the first time, to me, this is a perfect, almost like a try me introductory, you know, introduction
$30
into what Stan does, because this fabric really is one of the best that he does. And I love this silhouette, too, because my 20-something niece would love wearing this because it's like very current. The print is current, the silhouette, the top is, but or maybe you're a new retiree, you know, and it's kind of like you're just going to ease into your summer. This is really spans, it's ageless. Really?
Well, for $29.99, it's too good to pass up. And you still have 30 days. I mean, there's, you know, we don't change the rules just because you got it at such an incredible 40% off price on this. Only show at this price. You're not going to see a better price for the next 3 months. That means June, July, August. You may never see a better price on these two pieces than you're seeing now. Double extra small through 3X, 1,400 have already been ordered. Would you mind, Ro, sharing the size that you're wearing?
Sure. I'm in a medium and I'm a QVC medium pretty much across the brand. So I would say true to size because it's loungewear. It's already sized to be generous. Yeah, so I would say, but I would also say I'm only 5'2" and I'm in a flip-flop. Right, with this is a crop pant. For me, it's like almost like a full length, but you'll see, you know, I'm not stepping on it.
Right,
and I'm
it's
just
not
in
dragging.
a flat.
Yeah.
So if you're on the shorter side like me, don't be worried.
All right, 26-inch inseam on this. We saw it on Bridget a little bit earlier. She's 5'7", and she wears the large for us. And look how great with her sneakers. She's ready to go. You know, if she's lucky enough to go on vacation and now she goes down in the morning to have breakfast before she changes into her bathing suit. I mean, she looks fantastic. I would never know this is a lounge set.
Never.
And no one cares anymore. A lounge set.
You're right.
You know, you nap in them, you get up, you walk the dog in them, you go on vacation. Look at these colors and put it. All right, 1,600 now order. More than half the quantity is gone, so now's the time to go ahead and put it in that cart. Coral Sunset, 400 remain in Coral Sunset. The purple iris, most popular.
Calling all purple ladies. You know who you are.
Yes, exactly. 150 remaining. There's that Isle Blue.
Yeah, this
200 remaining.
Yeah, even if you're not going away, you're going to feel like you're on vacation with that one.
And Palm Green, 400 remain on that, $29.99. And of course, everything's machine wash on this and tumble dry. Ro, what a way to,
this is a good one.
Yeah, really good one.
Yeah, great to see you, Pat.
Thank you. Likewise. All right, so keep that in mind. All right.